Alright, hello everybody, welcome to the 6th round of the 2002 Biathlon Olympic Seasons. So with the first half out of the way, it's time to move swiftly over to the second half of the season. And looking at the schedule for the 2002 season, we start the second half of the season back in Germany, this time at Oberhof. There's 140 male biathletes have made it this far, and 115 female biathletes have made it to the second half of the season. Ricco Gross still leads the way in the men's competition, and Magdalena Forsberg still leads the women's competition. Can they maintain their leads in the individual competitions? Without further ado, let's get into the races and we'll find out together. And here we go, it's the 22nd to 42nd race here at Oberhof. So the top highest placed biathlete 22nd is Ricco Gross, who will be starting 15th. Second highest in 23rd overall is Raphael Poiree, who will be starting 6th. And third highest is Petr Garabek of the Czech Republic, who will be starting in 10th. So it's Zdeněk Vítek, Ondřej Zerlina and Tomáš Sikora on the front row. Who's going to win this 22nd to 42nd race? Without further ado, let's get this race and find out. As we get the race underway now, and it looks like a pretty good start there for Vítek, with Zerlina and Sikora right next to him as they make their way to the uphill section. This probably gives the advantage to Tomáš Sikora to take the lead. It does indeed, because being the left-hander, but right-hander comes up next, and here goes Zdeněk Vítek to reclaim the lead already. Now coming the left turn, Zerlina might go and take the lead for Ukraine as we're coming up to the 1.1 kilometer mark. And who's going to take the early lead? Oh, it's going to be Sikora, it looks like. Just about. Zerlina second, Adarov is third. We've got first separated by 4.4 seconds, with Derkach and Gredler at the back of the field behind Mesitic, the Austrian rookie. And now making our way back to the front, we've got Alexei Adarov, it looks like, trying to fight for the lead over Zerlina, who is Zerlina is 25th overall, Adarov is 28th overall. And I say that, he's just lost a couple of positions. I think it's Vítek and it might be Poiree that's got ahead of the Belarusian as they make way to the downhill section to the 2.2 kilometer mark before we go uphill. And it's essentially going to be a flat surface to the shooting range. So yes, Zerlina leads, Vítek is second. First 21st is now separated by 6.2 seconds. That is Sergei Chepikov of Russia at the back behind Alexander Wolf, the German rookie. Now to the flat surface, Zdeněk Vítek right next to Zerlina for the lead as they're about to make their way into the shooting range for the first time in this race. The question is, who's going to be first in their respective position? There we go, coming into the shooting range now. First in line is going to be Dostal of the Czech Republic. There's Marek, Adarov, Poiree, then Vítek. And the shoots now got underway. Dostal, Marek, and Adarov got underway. Vítek and Poiree best one. So it's Adarov, so it's Marek. Dostal's best one. Is anyone going to go clear here? Yes, Andres Bernbach is going to go clear for Germany. Sikora going clear for Poland. Bergman going clear for Sweden. Garabek going clear for the Czech Republic. But I think it's going to be Tomáš Sikora of Poland that's going to be out in front, with Bergman second, Andres Bernbach third, then it's Petr Garabek fourth. Then we've got Derkach in fifth ahead of Alexei Adarov. Then it's Dostal, Globanek, Perner, then Vil Räikkönen rounds off your top 10. So a good start there for the pole, who is going into this round, if I can find him on the board, 35th overall. Bergman is 36th overall, so he's only one spot below him in the overall standings. But he is, I think, if I remember rightly, 8th in the rookie standings. And now Bernbacher gets ahead of Swede, now chasing down Tomáš Sikora for the lead. In fact, he might actually go and take the lead off them. Bernbacher going into this round in 33rd overall. He's one spot ahead of Carl Johan Bergman in the rookie standings, but he's one spot behind his teammate Alexander Wolf in the standings, with Jens Marek splitting the two rookie Germans. And there's Tomáš Sikora retaking the lead over Bernbacher, but Bernbacher is going to be going around, is probably going to be swooping back into the lead of the race as we've got a left-hander coming up at the uphill section as we come to the 5.2 kilometer mark. 1/10 of a second separating them, but Bernbach has probably got the right line to take the lead. He does, but we've got right hand to come out next, so Sikora might be able to capitalise on it. It's quite close between these two as we've got the shooting range coming up. It looks like we've got a few battles behind. I think we've got a Czech Republican and a Ukrainian in the battle for third. It might be Derkach and Vitek, maybe. Oh no, not Vitek. Garabek, I think it is. And here we go. Sakura's in, Barbach is in. Bergman and Garabek, sorry. Adarov, then there's Derkach. The Shane's getting underway. Yes, it does. Bernbach has missed one, though. That opens the door for Sakura to pull a gap. Bergman's missed one. Bernbach has missed another. If that's 4 misses from misses from Bernbach. If Sakura goes clear, so he's going to hold to the lead. Alexei Adarov going clear for Belarus. Then it is Derkach going clear for Ukraine. Wolfgang Perner going clear for Austria. Anyone else going clear? Yes, Chepikov going clear for Russia. Karusi going clear for Italy. So Adarov, 2.6 seconds down on the pole. And then it's Derkach in third, Perner fourth, and Garabek running off your top 5, who is has already got past. It looks like Bergman for Garabek's had Bergman. He's in fifth. He's chasing Wolfgang Perner. Perner is trying to chase after Derkach, who's sitting in third. And then we've got a bit of a gap to the front between Adarov and Sakura. Derkach is 3.2 seconds behind second, but Adarov is only 2 seconds behind Tomas Sakura. Adarov, who is 28th overall, compared to Sakura, who is 35th overall. So this is a really good result for the pair of them to be both at the front. We're 5 minutes, 3.7 at the 7.1 kilometer mark, halfway into this race. Garabek looks like it's been passed by Bergman for fifth, as the board suggests, for about half a second separating them. As they drop back, yeah, that's Bergman ahead of the Czech Republican. This will be the Russian. I'm guessing that is Chepikov, who is in the tussle between Garabek and Bergman. Yes, it is Chepikov, and I think Chepikov always can try to make the move on, maybe make the move on both of them. Yes, it's 3 wide going into the right-hander, but it's going to be the advantage to Garabek. But we need to go back to the front because our leaders are going into the shooting range. Sakura and Adarov still battling for the lead. Now, what can they both do here? Can they go clear? Can they maintain the top 2 spots? What can Derkach do about it? Or Wolfgang Perner for that matter? Okay, the shooting's now getting underway. It's quite tense here. Derkach missed one. Oh, Sakura's missed one. And Sakura's missed 2. Adar's missed 1. Perner's missed 2. What about Derkach? He's missed 2 as well. Okay, this could... what could Bergman and Garabek do here? Garabek's gone clear. Bergman's gone clear. Chepikov has missed 3. Karusi's missed... Karusi's gone clear as well. Zarlina going clear for Ukraine. Adarov does hold to lead. He's 2.2 seconds ahead of Garabek. And Bergman going to see himself into third ahead of Karusi. Sakura dropping down to 5th place. There's lots of misses in this round of the shooting range. Margit going clear for France. Viel Reichen going clear for Finland towards the back of the field. Any battles on the top? Well, Sakura is trying to fend off Zarlina. Well, get pulled away from Zarlina. He's trying to catch up to Karunsi. Coming to the 10.1 kilometer mark. Adarov 3.7 second advantage over Garabek, and then he's 6.7 seconds ahead of Karl-Johan Bergman. And now we got this will be fourth. So this is Karunsi, Sakura, and Zarlina in a 3-way tussle for 4th position. Sakura looking like he's going to try to make the move, but I think Zarlina is trying to do something about it, but he can't do anything about it. And that is Sakura into 4th place, gets ahead of the Italian. And now Bergman sees himself at the front, getting past both biathletes of Karusi and Sakura. Now going to the downhill section. Before we go into the uphill left section, Adarov is 3.7 seconds ahead of Garabek. Bergman's dropping back off the pace. He's 7.5 seconds down. Zarlina is to 4th, with Karusi 5th, Sakura 6th, Derkach 7th. And there is Bergman out ahead of Zarlina. But here comes Adarov coming into the shooting range for the final time this race. Can he finish on a high? Can he ensure he's going to take the win here and get a good time in? So here comes Adarov is in. Garabek is coming in as well. Pressure's really truly on between these biathletes. But Adorov holds his nerve. He's gone clear. Garbeck has missed one. In fact, 2 misses for Garbeck. That opens the door for Bergman to go into second. Zarlina and Bergman do go into second. So the battle for second is well and truly on. Calaruzzi's gone clear. No, not Calaruzzi. Sikora's gone clear, but he's dropped quite a bit back of Zarlina and Bergman, it looks like. Alexei Adorov, he is 9 minutes 8.5 after the 4th round of the shooting range. So that's looking pretty good. Sikora is 4th. Zarlina 2nd. Bergman 3rd. Further down the field, Lysenko going clear for Ukraine. And there's Adorov, 30.1 kilometer mark. He's got quite the gap between him and 2nd position. If we go away for the corner of the screen, there they are. Here comes Zarlina and Bergman. Zarlina 9 seconds down. Bergman is 10.6 seconds down of Alexei Adorov. So Adorov looking like he's going to get a good time in comparison to everyone in this group, but Zarlina and Bergman could see themselves up a few positions, maybe even towards Sikora. Sikora is 40 seconds down, but it's still looking. But I think he's still getting decent time in to finish strongly in 4th for himself and for Poland in this 20-second to 40-second race. But Zarlina is definitely pulling back off Bergman. Bergman not able to do anything about it. I think Sikora may be slowly catching up to Bergman, but I don't think there's going to be enough track left for the pole to catch the Swede. So Adorov 10 minutes 30.3 at the 40.2 kilometer mark. Just now a sprint to the finish line. Right-hander and then straight to the finish line. Takes the right-hander. Here he is coming on the screen. Alexei Adorov, man coming to this round 28th overall, is going to win this 22nd to 40-second race. And what's that time going to be? 10 minutes 47.8. A really good time there. Now we just got to wait for everyone else to make their way across the finish line. Okay, that's everyone across the finish line. So Alexei Adorov missed 2 targets in the entire race, takes the win with a time of 10 minutes 47.8. Zarlina finished in 2nd. Carl-Johan Bergman missed only 1 target for the entire race, finished strongly in 3rd. There's Thomas Sikora taking 4th. 5th is Per Garbeck. Derek Hatch is 6th. 7th Roman Dostal. Renny Calaruzzi is 8th. Rustin Lysenko is 9th. And Wolfgang Perner running off your top 10. So with that result out of the way, it's now time for the 1st to 21st race. And here we go, the first 21st race here for the men's competition at Oberhof. The overall leader, which is Ricco Gross, starting in 21st position. Raphael Poiree, who's 2nd overall, will be starting 13th. And 3rd overall is the 1994 champion Sam Fischer, who will be starting in 4th. The highest placed rookie in the Rookies Championship is Pavel Rostovestov, who is 5th overall in the standings, starting in 6th position. So it's Ilmar Brises, Vincent de France, and Julien Robert on the front row. Who's going to win this race? Who's going to be top of the leaderboard? Without further ado, let's get to this race and find out as we get the race underway now. And it looks like it's a good start there for, I think, de France, who is 4th in the Rookies Championship. But his teammate Julien Robert will be happily taking the lead of the race, temporarily. But here comes de France and Brises to retake the lead. Brises, who was carried to this round in 19th. De France, 4th for the rookie standings, who is 13th overall. But there's Julien Robert, who is... where is Julien Robert? 18th overall in the standings, fighting for the front with his teammate. So, de France leads. Julien Robert 2nd and Sam Fischer 3rd. Carsten Heyman at the back of the field, 4.3 seconds separating 1st and 21st position. He's behind Christoph Suman of Austria, who is 3rd in the Rookies Championship and 11th overall in the standings. But Sylvie de France still leading the way. That is the 1994 champion Sam Fischer, right behind the rookie. And in fact, it looks like Sam Fischer is fancying his chances to make the move to get himself into the lead of this race. And in fact, he's gone and done so, coming to the 2.2 kilometer mark. Ricco Gross is still towards the back of the field. Sam Fischer leads with Frank Luck in 3rd, with 1st to 21st now separated by 6 seconds. We have Oleg Malahuns of Latvia at the back of the field, who is 21st over on the standings, so he has got the last spot into this race. But Sam Fischer holds it to the lead. Ricco Gross is 19th in this race at the moment. Raphael Poiree and I don't know where he is, but of course Sam Fischer is 3rd over on the standings, and he is leading this race at the moment. And here we go, coming into the shooting range now. We're going to watch out for Ricco Gross, Raphael Poiree, Sven Fischer, Pavel Rostovestov, and probably Sergei Roskov and Suman. Okay, Raphael Poiree is first in possession, then it's Sven Fischer, then it's the defending champion Ola Bjorn Dahlen. The shooting is well and truly underway. Bjorn Dahlen's missed one, Raphael Poiree's missed one, Ricco Gross missed one. So, Sven Fischer's gone clear, that's going to help him out in the championship. Visa going clear for Finland. Roskov going clear for Russia. That's good for him and for the Rookies Championship. Sashrin and Suman gone clear. Malahuns has gone clear as well. Rostovestov missed 2. 2 misses from the leading the leading Russian in the Rookies Championship. Visa Hatilati and Roskov in the battle for second. Roskov wanting to get as much advantage as he can to catch up with Rostovestov in the championship. Rostovestov is 13th in this race. Going down to 60s, Ricco Gross is 10th. I'm not sure where Raphael Poiree is, but it's not good news for the Frenchman, who's trying to catch up to Ricco Gross in the championship. But Sven Fischer, with this advantage already, that's going to help him close down. Poiree is 5th in this at the moment, so they're both ahead of Ricco Gross, so they're definitely cutting the gap between them and Ricco Gross in the championship standings. Ricco Gross got all to do to try and do a bit of damage control early on into this race. Looking down to third, we got a battle for third going. This will be Sashurin and this will be Roskov. Ricco Gross in 10th at the moment. As they're coming to the 5.2 kilometer mark, Sven Fischer well and truly ahead. Haitelati 4.7 seconds down. Haitelati is 16th in the overall standings. Roskov is going into third for himself, but I say that Sashurin has got past Roskov. There's Raphael Poiree 5th. Frank Luck is 6th. Ricco Gross is in 11th. 19.2 seconds down on his teammate Sven Fischer, the 1994 champion, leading the way. And right now in a good position to try and cut the gap between him and his teammate for the championship standings. Fischer's in, Haitelati's in, Sasha and Roskov are in. And the shooting's underway now. Well, eyes on Fischer, Poiree and Roskov. Haitelati's missed 2 for Finland. Sven Fischer's missed 1. Raphael Poiree, meanwhile, where's he going to stand? He's going to go clear and probably take the lead of this race. Roskov's missed 1. Simmons missed 3. What about Ricco Gross? Ricco Gross missed another 2. That's not what he needed. Raphael Poiree does take the lead just barely of Sven Fischer. Bjorn Dahlen's gone clear. Rostovestov's gone clear. That's going to help him close in on Roskov for the Rookies Championship. But Roskov is in 5th still. So what's the gap between Roskov and Rostovestov? It's 4.8 seconds. So that's not too bad. Raphael Poiree leading 0.3 of a second over Sven Fischer. Frank Luck is in 3rd. As they come to the 7.1 kilometer mark, Sven Fischer really trying to put the pressure on the Frenchman to make a mistake, but the gap is now 0.5 of a second. Frank Luck is still in 3rd for Germany. Sashurin is 4th for Belarus. He's 8 seconds down Poiree. Then it's Malahuns. Roskov is 6th, 11.6 seconds behind. He is less than 3 seconds ahead of Rostovestov, which is important for the Rookies Championship. Where is Ricco Gross in all this? I have no idea. He's outside the top 10. This is not good news for him for the sake of the championship. 14th. Nearly half a minute down on Raphael Poiree. As that stands, that would be more than enough for Raphael Poiree to take the lead of the championship because they've come into this round about 12 seconds separating them. Sven Fischer is about just over 50 seconds down on the leader. So Sven Fischer would. The gap between him and Gross will come down quite a lot, but it would not be enough for him to be close to passing him in the championship. And here we go, coming back into the shooting range for the first standing shoot. What can Raphael Poiree do? What can Sven Fischer do here? Gotta watch out for Roskov as well. Okay, coming into the shooting range now. First standing shoot. And Raphael Poiree's missed a target already. That's good news for Sven Fischer, maybe. Can Sven Fischer capitalise on it? 2 misses for Raphael Poiree. And Sven Fischer missed the last target. Frank Luck's missed 2. Roskov's in, so it's Rostovestov. This is for the possibility of decreasing the gap in the Rookies Championship. Roskov has gone clear. Rostovestov's missed 2. Bjorn Dahl's gone clear as well. But leading the way is Sven Fischer, the 994 champion, with Michael Gries gone clear for Germany. Roskov is in second. Raphael Poiree, 6.4 second gap between him and Sven Fischer now. Schellen's gone clear. Megarov's gone clear. What about Ricco Gross? Ricco Gross missed another 2 targets. This opens the gap between him and Raphael Poiree even further, it looks like. This is a disaster for the German that's been leading this championship standings. Jens Oswald going clear for Slovenia towards the back end of the field. We've got one more round of the shooting range to go. Bjorn Dahl, the defending champion who's been struggling all season. Now he's in second. He's battling with Roskov, who's battling Rostovestov for the Rookies Championship lead. Raphael Poiree 4th. Sasharin is in 5th ahead of Michael Gries and Frank Luck. Where is Rostovestov? 23.3 seconds down Sven Fischer. He is behind by just under 20 seconds of Roskov, who is in a good position to close that gap between him and, Rostovestov in the rookie standings, but it would not be enough for Roskov to take that rookie lead off of him. 7 minutes 49.7 is the time at the 11.2 kilometer mark from Sven Fischer with one round of the shooting to go. Bjorn Dahlin is trying to catch up to Sven Fischer. He really needs to try and he just needs to go clear and just hope he can get a good time in and put himself back into championship contention. We're in the second half of this 2002 Biathlon Olympic Championship season. But here is the 994 champion leading the way in the shooting range for the final time here. What can Sven Fischer do? Getting into position now. Bjorn Dahlin, Raphael Poiree and Roskov. All eyes are going to be on all 4 of them as Frank Sasharin joins them as well. And Fischer. Oh, he's missed the target. What's going to happen here? It's a miss from Raphael Poiree and Bjorn Dahlin as well. Roskov has also missed one. In fact, Bjorn Dahl's got 2 penalty loses. Raphael Poiree's missed 1, just like Sven Fischer has. Roskov's missed 1. Sasha's going clear. He might have to snatch the win here for Belarus. Frank Luck's gone clear for Germany, but no, it's not going to be enough for Sasharin, because Sven Fischer is out in front by 9/10 per second. Frank Luck's gone clear. Megarov's gone clear. Zhel's gone clear. Rostovestov has missed 1, just like Roskov has. Ricco Gross in the shooting range. He really needs to get some damage control in if he doesn't want to lose the lead to either Sven Fischer or Poiree. He does go clear. It will reduce the gap a little bit because Sven Fischer and Poiree missed the target each, but how much do you get able to salvage of it? De France and Brices have gone clear for France and Latvia respectively. Fischer is leading Sasharin by 1.2 seconds. Frank Luck is third, 4.5 seconds down. Raphael Poiree is only 5 seconds behind Sven Fischer. So the gap between the two of them will be quite small at the end of this race. It looks like Roskov is 5th. He's 9 seconds down Sven Fischer. Where is Gross and where is Rostovestov? Rostovestov's 10th. He is about 15 seconds down on Roskov. Ricco Gross is 29.4 seconds down on Sven Fischer. Raphael Poiree is most likely to take the lead of the championship standings, but Sven Fischer is going to cut the gap between him and his teammate down quite considerably. But Sasha is going to have a really good result for himself for Belarus to be second, 2.1 seconds down on the 1994 champion. Raphael Poiree will be delighted that he's in a good position to take the overall lead. But Sven Fischer, the gap's gone down between between the Frenchman and the German, quite down a little bit, but he should not carry Sven Fischer yet as he takes the win with a time of 10 minutes 32.7. Sasha is going to be second, 2.5 seconds down. Raphael Poiree 4.8 seconds down. Then it's Frank Luck 4th. And I think that's Bjorn Dahl going to take 5th. No, it's not. It's Roskov. And then it's Megarov, Bjorn Dahl, then Schelland. Now it's going to wait for everyone else to make their way across the finish line. And here we go. That's everyone across the finish line. So Sven Fischer takes the race win with a time of 10 minutes 32.7. Only 2.5 seconds separating him and Barry Sasharin, who'll be absolutely delighted with this result. Raphael Poiree, most likely to take the championship lead at the end of this round, is 3rd. Frank Luck takes 4th. Sergei Roskov takes 5th. Victor Igor is 6th. Bjorn Dahl is 7th. 8th, Igor Schelland. Michael Gries is 9th. And Pavel Rostovestov rounds off your top 10. So good day for Raphael Poiree and Sven Fischer. A really, really bad showing for Pavel Rostovestov and Ricco Gross. Ricco Gross most likely has just lost the championship lead. Pavel Rostovestov will have the gap between him and Roskov reduced quite considerably. But before we find out for sure where everyone stands, it's time to move over to the women's side of the 2002 sixth round of the 2002 Biathlon Olympic Championship. And here we go, it's the women's 26 to 42nd race here at Oberhof. The highest placed biathlete 22nd overall is Sanna-Lena Pärkkänen, who will be starting the race in 3rd. Second highest is Linda Grubben of Norway, who will be starting in 18th. And third highest and 24th overall is Pavlina Filipova of Bulgaria. She will be starting in 7th position. So it's Alea Kristoleva, Olga Zaitseva, and Sanna-Lena Pärkkänen on the front row. Who's going to win this race for the 26 to 42nd race? Without further ado, let's get in this race and find out as we get the race in Oberhof underway now. And it looks like, I would say, arguably a good start for Pärkkänen and Zaitseva as they make their way to the left-hander up the hill. That's going to put Pärkkänen into an early lead. What can Kristoleva and Zaitseva do about it? Well, I think Kristoleva seems to be dropping back a little bit, so Zaitseva could probably come in and be an early threat to try to take the lead of this race. In fact, she has for the time being, but it comes the left-hander, and then puts Pärkkänen in a good position to reclaim the lead, and she does. Going to the 1.1 kilometer mark, here they come. It's Pärkkänen leading the way, it's Zaitseva in second, it's Michaela Ponsa of Italy in third. First 21st is going to be separated by 5.7 seconds as Andrei Kopla of Slovenia behind Elena Petrova, who is 5.1 seconds down on Pärkkänen. As they're now making their way to the second section of the course, up the hill, then it's a tight right-hander, then it's the downhill section for the 2.2 kilometer mark. It's Pärkkänen leading the way. Or Perunka, sorry, I keep pronouncing Pärkkänen for whatever reason. But it's Zaitseva trying to spoil things for the Finn. We've got, so Perunka is the highest placed biathlete, 22nd overall. Zaitseva, meanwhile, is 4th overall in the stands going into this round. With Zhikikova of Belarus sitting in 3rd. First 21st now separated by 6.8 seconds. Albina Akatova of Russia at the back of the field behind Elena Petrova of Ukraine. But here we go, coming into the shooting range for the first time in this race. Who's going to be first position? Who's going to be taking the lead at the end of the shooting range? Well, we're going to find out in due course. Here they are coming in now. Tension's going to really be mounting for those like Zaitseva and Perunka. But it's Delphine Barrett's going to be first position for France. Then it's Nazarova. Then it's Zaitseva. Okay, we're getting position, waiting for the shooting to begin. Nazarova's missed one already. Filipova's missed one, Zinkova's missed one, Delphine Barr looking like she might go clear, so is Zaitseva for that matter, Barr's gone clear, Zaitseva has gone clear for Russia, Linda Grubben going clear for Norway, Anna Sprung for Austria's gone clear, and so is Marinova of Slovakia. So Zaitseva leads the way. Who is going to be in second? It's Delphine Barlett. Then this will be Linda Grubben in 3rd, followed by Marinova and Anna Sprung. So we might have to check back down. Oh, Perunka dropping down to 6th position, so we might have to focus on Sprung, Marinova and Perunka, which will be a three-way tussle for 4th place. They are 7.8, 8.6 and 9.3 seconds off Zaitseva. This Linda Grubben behind, ahead of them, with the action going on behind. I think there might have been a pass there among the group, but Zaitseva lead by 4.8 seconds, Grubben 3rd, 4th is Sprung, then it's Marinova, and then it's Perunka. Okay, so no change there actually. Perunka still chasing down Marinova. There's the two Belarusians, Nazarova and Kristoleva, 7th and 8th position ahead of Shumiyu of China. At the 4.1 kilometer mark, Zaitseva's time is 2 minutes 43.7. That's a pretty decent time. We'll see how that translates to for the rest of the race for the current leader of this race so far. But we're still focusing on Sprung, Marinova and Perunka in that three-way tussle for 4th position. But I say Linda Grubben looks like she's maybe getting caught up to the three of them, so it might end up being a 4-way fight for 3rd actually. Zaitseva, 3 minutes 22.8, 4.7 second gap between her and Delphine Barlett. Linda Grubben 3rd, and it's from 4th, Marinova, then Perunka in 6th position. As we've got Olga Zaitseva now coming back into the shooting range for the second time in this race. What can the rookie Russian do here? Can she go clear again and ensure she's going to maintain the lead of this race? Zaitseva's in first. Here comes Delphine Bartlett. There's Grubben, Sprung, Marinova, and of course Parunka. And the chase now underway for Zaitseva. Delphine Bartlett started to start. Okay, Delphine started shooting now, but Zaitseva's missed the target. That could open the door for Bartlett to snatch the lead. She's going to get the last target down. Yes, she does. So she is going to be in the lead. What about Grubben, Sprung, and Parunka? Parunka's missed one. Sprung has missed one. Linda Grubben's gone clear. She might go into second, but there's a chance Zaitseva may be able to hang on to it. Yes, Zaitseva has beaten out the Norwegian for second. Shimiyu going clear for China. Akakova going clear for Russia. Filipova going clear for Bulgaria. Michaela Podza going clear for Italy further down the field. So we got a battle for second going on between Linda Grubben and Olga Zaitseva. I think Natalie Sansa going clear for Italy also towards the back end of the field. But I think Zaitseva may have the advantage over Linda Grubben when it comes to ski pace. 7.1 kilometer mark. Bartlett 4 minutes 59.2. Zaitseva 6 seconds down. Linda Grubben is 7.4 seconds down. Dropping down to fourth. That's Shimiyu under quite a lot of pressure. I think that's Parunka just about pass her for fourth. Yes, she has. I think. Oh, yeah, she will have. And it's Sprung, Akatova, Filipova, and Nazarova all in this. So it's a 6-way fight for third place. It looks like with fourth place. Sorry, and Parunka is in front of the group. No, it's quite a bit of drama there. Shimiyu is looking like she's dropping off the pace. I think that's the Bulgarian of Filipova about to pass her. Akatova is right behind Shimiyu, and the Sprung does not look like she's able to get a hold on gain the pass on the Chinese biathlete. But Filipova looks like she has, and so has Akatova. It looks like 5 minutes 38.4 is Bartlett's time at the 8.2 kilometer mark. And speaking of Bartlett, she's coming into the shooting range for the first standing shoot. There she is. Zaitseva and Linda Grubben not far behind her. So the pressure's on Delphine Bartlett to go clear. Delphine Bartlett is 29th in this round. Zaitseva 34th. And Grubben is 23rd in the standings. And Bartlett's missed the first target. That opens the door for Zaitseva and Grubben for sure. And Bartlett's missed a second shot. 3 penalty leads for Bartlett. Zaitseva and Grubben's missed one already. And Zaitseva's got 2 penalty leads. Linda Grubben has 1. So that's the advantage might go to Grubben maybe. Parunka's missed 1. Yu's missed 1. Filipova trying to go clear. Akatova's missed 1. Oh, Filipova's missed the last target. Okay, everyone in the top 9 have missed at least a target. But Linda Grubben is coming out of this as the leader of this race. Who's going to be the second? It's Zaitseva, it looks like, yes. Parunka going into third, Filipova fourth. Bartlett has gone from first down to fifth. Krustaleva going clear for Belarus further down the field. There's still one more round of the shooting range to go, but this order has shifted quite considerably. Corinne Nielgren going clear for France towards the back end of the field. So this quite the turnaround here. Linda Grubben will be delighted that she's somehow in the lead of this race. Helen Rova going clear for Slovakia towards the back of the field. Zaitseva still holding out to second. Parunka up into third. Bartlett in fourth, 8 seconds down, so she's cut 2 seconds off Grubben already. Filipova behind her in fifth, and it's Akatova, Nazarova, Sprung, and then it's Shimiyu in ninth position with Krustaleva around the top 10. But Zaitseva probably under a bit of pressure from Parunka maybe. Delphine Bartlett has already put pressure on Grubben, cutting the gap down. Then this will be Delphine Bartlett. Filipova looking like that's Filipova in fifth ahead of Albina Akatova. 11.2 kilometer mark. 8 minutes 9.7 is Grubben's time at this stage of the race. Zaitseva 4.4 seconds down. Parunka 1.6 seconds behind the Russian for second. Bartlett is cut the gap down by another 0.3 of a second. And it's Filipova, Akatova, Sprung, Nazarova, then Shimiyu dropping down to 9th position with Krustaleva putting the pressure on the Chinese biathlete. But here we go. In first position, Linda Grubben coming into the shooting range for the fourth and final time of this race. Can Linda Grubben keep this momentum going? Can she hang on to this lead and possibly take the win of this 26 to 40-second race? Zaitseva's in, Parunka's in, Bartlett is in, Filipova is in. There's Akatova, Sprung, Nazarova, and Yu. on Kristoliva as well. Ricco Gross missed the target. Well, can Zaitseva capitalize? Filipova's missed one. Zaitseva's capitalized on it. She's gone clear. Perunka's gone clear. Berlet's gone clear. We have a three-way fight for the win now. Filipova's missed two. Akatova's missed one. Anna Sprung has gone clear for Austria. Shiryu gone clear for China. Kristoliva's missed one. And Nazarova has missed two. Michaela Ponza going clear for Italy at the back of the field. So all eyes going to be on the top three here because it's 2.1 seconds separating first and third. And Delphine Berlet has proven to be quite a strong biathlete ski pace at the front of the field throughout this race, it looks like. 13.1 kilometer mark. 9 minutes 45.2 is Zaitseva's time. 1.1 and 1.9 seconds separating her from Perunka and Berlet. So that both of them are definitely closing in on her. So the pressure's well and truly on to hang in there to take the win, get a decent time, and probably see herself up in the top 30 because she is only 34th in the standings. Pawns up into 6th behind Sprung. The top 5 are within 10 seconds of each other. Zaitseva, Perunka, Berlet, Grubin and Sprung. There's Ponza, Yu, Akatova, Kristoliva and Filipova around the top 10. Elena Petrova going clear for Ukraine towards the back end of the field as we're at the 14.2 kilometer mark. Oh, I think Berlet may have dropped off to Perunka 9/10 per second to get that. Yeah, Delphine Berlet has dropped off the pace. Berlet, I think she might have to sell for third in this race, but she's still getting good timing. Maybe get herself up the order because she's 29th in the standings. Perunka is the highest place athlete here, 22nd, but she's still probably think she'll get a good time in, despite losing out to Zaitseva here. But we're coming over to the finish line now. Olga Zaitseva is definitely going to do enough to hang off or fend off Perunka and take the win. The time is 10 minutes 55.2, 7/10 of a second was the gap between Zaitseva and Perunka. Berlet takes third. Now just to wait for everyone else to make the way across the finish line. And here we go, it's everyone across the finish line. So Olga Zaitseva takes the win by only 7/10 of a second over Sanalina Perunka. Delphine Berlet in third, with Linda Grubin missing only 2 targets by the race to finish 4th. Anna Sprung also only missed 2 targets for the entire race to finish 5th. Michaela Ponza is 6th. Shiryu missed only 2 targets to be 7th. Akatova is 8th. 9th is Pavlina Filipova. And Elena Kristoliva rounds off your top 10. So with that result of the way, let's now move swiftly over to the 1st to 21st race. Okay, the first 21st race here at Oberhof will get underway right now. Magdalena Forsberg is first overall, starting 11th. Livgren Shelbred is second overall, who will be starting 12th. And third overall is Gudmarger Anderson, who will be starting the race in third. The top placed rookie biathlete is Olga Medvedeva, who will be starting the race in 18th position. Her teammate Irina Malgina will be starting the race in 21st. Remember, there's about 2.8 seconds separating the two rookie Russians for the top of the Rookies Championship standings. Who's going to win this race? Who's going to lead the rookie standings at the end of this round? Without further ado, let's get to this race and find out, as we will get the race here underway now. It's Bavral, Holanti and Anderson on the front row, and it looks like it was a pretty good start there for Andre Anderson, who is third overall in the standings, so she needs to really show why she is in the top 3 in the championship standings, especially when she wants to try to catch up to her teammate Shelbred and try and cut this massive gap that Magdalena Forsberg has formed coming into the second half of this 2002 Biathlon Olympic season. Anderson does lead the way. That is Kachalanti in second. I think Bavral is still in third. Okay, let's see. Anderson leads. Holanti second. Holubakova is up to third, I should say. Sorry, Forsberg is 8th. First 25 separated by 5.4 seconds, with Henkel at the back behind her teammate Martina Beck. Medvedeva is 13th, Malgina is 18th. Gotta keep an eye on these two for the Rookies Championship hunt. Livka Shelbred is 11th, by the way, the lady who is second overall in the standings. And that looks like Magdalena Forsberg has made her way to the front, and she's about to take the lead off Gudmarger Anderson before we get into the shooting range for the first time in this race. And that is indeed what's happened here. The Swede showing her dominance again, like she did in the 1998 Biathlon Olympic season. And she now leads the way by 2/10 per second. 1 minute 11.7 is the time at the 2.2 kilometer mark. That seems like a pretty good time. First 21st that's separated for 5.6 seconds. Look at Shelbred dropped down to 19th. Bogi Tivis is 13th. Medvedeva 12th. Malgina 18th. And here we go. Coming into the shooting range for the first time in this race. Magdalena Forsberg not slowing down anytime soon, wanting to make sure she is untouchable to defend her title for the in this Biathlon Olympic Championship season. Medvedev's in, and so is Ushatua. Malgina is in as well. As the shoot's now underway, check on Forsberg. Oh, Forsberg has missed 2 targets. 2 penalties to Forsberg. What about Medvedeva? She's gone clear along with Zarbalova, Ishmatova, Anderson, Dissel have all gone clear. Henkel's gone clear. Malgina has 1 penalty, so that's good. A good start there for Medvedeva. Ishmatova could end up being a new threat. Anderson leads the way. Ishmatova second. Zarbalova third. Dissel fourth. Medvedeva fifth. Henkel sixth. Luka Shelbrad being missed 1 target, so not great start there for Magdalena Forsberg. She's dropped down to 11th, but she's got Livka Shelbrad not far behind her in 14th. So it's looking good for Ishmatova, looking good for Medvedeva, looking good for Gunmarger Anderson at the early stages of this race. 2.8 seconds separating first to fifth. Ishmatova out front. Whoa! Zarbalova has had a bit of a mare there that turn, and she drops down to dropping down to 5th, I think. So I think Usha Dissel has got copy instance. So that's Malgina in 16th. Forsberg has made her way to 9th already. Lucas Shelbrad 11th. Yeah, trouble at the front there for Zarbalova. Dropping positions, not going to help herself or for Ukraine in general. Zarbalova is 7th in the standings going into this round. Ushmatova is 3rd in the rookie standings. She is 10th overall. And then Medvedeva's made her way up into 3rd. She's got past Ushi Dissel, who is sitting 8th in the standings for Germany. Then Zarbalova, then is Henkel, who is 13th overall in the standings and 5th in the rookie standings. The front runners about to make their way back to the shooting range. Forsberg 8th. Luka Shelbrad 9th. Malgina 16th. There we go, coming back into the shooting range. All eyes on Anderson and, well, Ishmatova and Malgina, Medvedeva at the front. Okay, here they go, in possession, getting ready to take their shots from the shooting range. Forsberg has come in, so has Livka Shelbrad. Zarbalova's missed 1. Anderson's missed the last target. Ishmatova's gone clear. Dissel's gone clear. Medvedev's missed the target, so that's going to help out Ishmatova for sure. Will it help out Malgina? Look at Shelbrad has gone clear. Forsberg's missed another target. Bavel's gone clear. Henkel's gone clear. Beck's gone clear. Malgina's missed 1 target, so Ishmatova leading the way. Medvedeva by 12.1 second advantage over Medvedeva. Lucas Shelbrad's up to 7th, Anderson is 3rd. Another miss there from Magdalena Forsberg. That's not going to help her out. She's in 10th. She's 21.3 seconds off Ishmatova. But I mean, to be fair, it's fair to lose the lead of the championship to either Livka Shelbrad or Gunmarson. I think she would have to miss all 5 targets in all 4 of the shooting, so 20 penalty loops. I think that probably would have been Livka Shelbrad and Anderson's hopes of overtaking Forsberg in the standings at this round. Magdalena Forsberg is 21 seconds behind Ishmatova. Anderson is 3rd. She's essentially 12 seconds ahead of Forsberg. Lucas Shelbrad has got about a 7-second advantage over Magdalena Forsberg. Malgina in 12th. But Ishmatova in a really good position to cut the gap between her 2 teammates Malgina and Medvedeva in the Rookies Championship. But for the overall standings, it's looking good for her as well. Ushi Dissel is having a good race as well. In 2nd, she's only 4 tenths down on the Russian rookie. Anderson is 3rd, 9.4 seconds down. But more importantly, she's ahead of Lucas Shelbrad and Forsberg. Forsberg, the gap's down to 20 seconds, so she's cut an entire second off Ishmatova. But here comes Dissel and Ishmatova into the shooting range. We'll see how that goes for them. But we need to watch out for the front runners and, of course, Malgina and Medvedeva. Here we go, into the standing shoot. What's going to happen here? The shoots are underway. Anderson has come into the shooting range now. Oh, Ushi Dissel's missed 1. What about Ishmatova? Medvedeva's in as well. Ishmatova's missed the last target. Lucas Shelbrad is in. Forsberg is in. Anderson and Lucas Shelbrad missed a target, at least 1 target each. Medvedeva, meanwhile, is going to go clear. So is Henkel. Ishmael missed one. Forsberg has missed another target this race. So it's not looking too great for her. Katarina Rappel going clear for Germany. Uschi Dissel's ahead. Ishmael does hold to second, but the gap between her and Medvedeva is down to about 3 seconds. Katie Wilhelm going clear for herself and for Germany. Anderson is 5th now. 11.4 seconds down on Uschi Dissel. Lucas Shelbred is 8th. She's only 1/10 ahead of Forsberg. Sandrine Bay is going clear for France. Hollanti going clear for Finland. Kukleva going clear for Russia. Uschi Dissel with a 1.6 second advantage to Ushmatova. Ushmatova has got a 2.3 second advantage to Medvedeva, which is, well, not what she needed. She really needs to be like 20 second advantage. Henkel 4th. Anderson is 5th. 12.4 seconds down on Uschi Dissel. But where does that put her? How's a Forsberg? That is 8.1 seconds. Lucas Shelbred has been passed by Forsberg. She's now 8/10 down on the Swede. But I cannot see where Malgina is. Malgina's really started this race and she's 2nd in the rookie standings. So I think Malgina is in danger of dropping down to 3rd in the rookie standings with Ushmatova in 2nd. She is 3.4 seconds ahead of Medvedeva. But Medvedeva as well is about less than half a minute ahead of Ushmatova. So it's not really going to help Ushmatova much, but it will close the gap a little bit. But here we go, into the shooting to the 4th and final time in this race, and as usual, we need to check out the front runners. There's Uschi Dessels coming in, Ushmatova coming in. Need to focus on Ushmatova, definitely. Medvedeva and the lean rookie coming into this round. Uschi Dessel gets firing underway. Oh, Uschi Dessel's missed one. Ushmatova's missed one. That opens the door for Medvedeva to get back ahead. Anderson, 3rd in the overall standings, is in. Ushmatova has got 2 penalty loops. Uschi Dessel has 1. Medvedeva has got 1. Anderson, Forsberg, and Lucas Shelbred in the shooting range. Henkel's gone clear, so she might take the leads for herself. Katarina Rappel going clear. Anderson has missed a target. Forsberg has missed again in this race. 1 penalty lead for Magdalena Forsberg. Lucas Shelbred has gone clear. She's going to get ahead of Anderson and Forsberg for sure. So Uschi Dessel leads. Henkel 2nd. Katarina Rappel is 3rd. So Germany 1, 2, 3. Medvedeva 4th, then Ushmatova down to 5th. Lucas Shelbred is 6th. Beck and Hollanti going clear for Germany and Finland, by the way. So Lucas Shelbred is 6th. Anderson is ahead of Forsberg in 7th. Malgina has gone clear for Russia, but Medvedeva and Ushmatova are well ahead of her. So this is, so I think it's fair to say it's not going to help out Malgina too much. I think she may drop down to 3rd in the rookie standings, but we'll find out at the end of this round, of course. Lucas Shelbred is sitting in 6th. She's trying to catch Ushmatova. Goldberger Anderson in 7th. She is about 4.7 seconds ahead of Forsberg, but she's about 2.6 seconds behind her teammate of Lucas Shelbred. So Forsberg is finally going to have the gap between her, Anderson, and Lucas Shelbred cut, but it's only only a minuscule amount. But because Magdalena Forsberg is like 1.5 minutes ahead of Lucas Shelbred coming into this round, like she has properly dominated the first half of this 2002 Biathlon Olympic season. And, well, it's Lucas Shelbred now still have got all to do to try and cut that gap down at all. But at the end of the day, the race win is going to Uschi Dessel, who's coming to this round 8th overall in the standings. But it's Uschi Dessel that's going to win the race with a time of 10 minutes 26.1. And her 2 teammates are coming across the line. Apple is 2nd. Henkel, the leading rookie in this race, 5.4 seconds down Uschi Dessel. Medvedeva takes 4th. Now he's going to wait for everyone else to make their way across the finish line. Okay, that's everyone across the line. So Uschi Dessel, missing only 2 targets for the entire race, has won the race by 5.3 seconds over his teammate Katarina Rappel. Andre Henkel is the winning rookie in this race. She did not miss a single target, but she still finished a very strong 3rd, only 5.4 seconds down her teammate Uschi Dessel. Medvedeva missed 2 targets in the entire race to finish 4th. Ushmatova takes 5th. 6th is Lucas Shelbred. Zerbalova is 7th. Goldberger Anderson is 8th. Magdalena Forsberg is 9th. And Katja Lanti rounds off your top 10. So joined by this race, Uschi Dessel, Katarina Rappel, and Andre Henkel will be absolutely delighted by this result. This is a good result for not only themselves, but for Germany as a whole. Mefiseva will be happy to finish only 2 seconds behind Henkel, but ahead of Vishvatova and, more importantly, Malgina. Malgina is going to be so annoyed by this result. Not only did she lose out to Mefiseva and Vishvatova in this race, but the margin is quite substantial in terms of the Rookies' Championship. Magdalena Forsberg will be so annoyed with this result, finishing behind Shelby and Anderson because she missed 5 targets for the entire course of the race. But of course, she has a massive lead, and she's still going to have a massive lead. It's just been cut down by like 1 or 2 seconds, when she's still like 90 seconds ahead of Lucas Shelbride. But to confirm absolutely everything, let's now move over to the championship standings. With round 6 out of the way, looking at the championship standings, we have a new leader in the men's competition, Raphael Poiree getting ahead of Ricco Gross with a gap being 30.8 seconds, with another 2 Germans behind him, with Sam Fischer 3rd and Frank Luck gaining 2 positions to be 4th. Barry Thatcher gained 1 position as Halford Hanford going from 4th down to 7th. Dropping down to the top 20 spots, and once again we have a major shuffle in the order. Viktor Maidgrov gained 4 positions to get to 13th, while Zarlima and Alexei Adorov had really good rounds to jump up ahead 6 and 8 positions respectively to complete the top 20. And to complete the top 30, we have a lot of positional losses amongst the top 30. Shooting Robert lost 3 positions to fall out of the top 20. Carson Hayman had a really bad round, losing 8 positions to see himself down in 28th overall. Stendet Vitek ran out of the top 30, but he lost 4 positions to end up in 30th. In the men's rookie standings, overall position-wise, the only 2 in the top 10 that have not changed their overall positions are Pavel Rostovestov, leading the rookies 5th overall, ahead of his teammate Sergei Rozkov, who is 9th overall and 2nd in the rookie standings. Vincent de France is 3rd in the rookie standings ahead of Chris Suman. Michael Grease is 5th in the rookie standings, with Carl-Johan Bergman in 6th, followed by Alexander Wolf, Gilles Marget, Andreas Bernbacher and Darren Metitich to complete the top 10 rookies. Jumping over to the women's competition, and the top 3 remain unchanged. Magdalena Forsberg well out in front, nearly 1 minute 16 seconds ahead of Lucas Shelbride, ahead of her teammate Gunmugger Anderson. Mefiseva, Ushi Dissel and Zarbalova all gained positions ahead of Florence Bavril and Arina Malgina, who slipped down to 7th and 8th, with Ishmatova and Andrei Henkel completing the top 10. Slipping down to the top 20 positions, Katia Rappel gained 3 positions to see herself in 11th ahead of Katja Lanti and her 2 teammates Kay Wilhelm and Martina Beck. Martina Beck did really well to gain 3 positions, with Sanalina Perunka and Lil Grubben all gained 3 positions each to see themselves in the top 20. And just as the men's competitions down the top 30, it is pretty grim reading for a lot of athletes within the top 30 losing positions. Neil Lemish losing 2, Sanjay Bay losing 1, Anna Bolgi-Tivez losing 3 to see themselves 21st, 22nd, 23rd. Meanwhile, Delphine Bartlett gained 5 positions to see herself 4th, Olga Zaitseva gained 7 positions to gain 27th, and Olga Nazarova gained 2 positions to see herself in the top 30. And looking at the women's rookie standings, we've got the 3 Russians ahead of 3 Germans. Zoe Beckert is 7th in the rookie standings for France, with Annalena Perunka 8th for Finland, Linda Grubben 9th in the rookie standings for Norway, and Sajid Bey, the other French biathlete, in the top 10 in the women's rookie standings. And with the individuals out of the way, it's time for the nation standings. Starting with the men, and the top 5 remain exactly the same. The Czech Republic had a really good round to jump ahead of Finland to get into 6th overall, while Belarus jumped Latvia and Slovenia for 8th position. In the women's nations competition, it's still very tight at the top for Russia and Germany, just about 5.5 seconds separating the top 2 spots, while the top 5 overall in the women's nations competition remain unchanged. Finland overtake Bulgaria for 6th, and Austria jump Belarus and Slovakia for 8th. Last but not least, the mixed nations competition. The top 7 have remained untouched in positional wise, with Germany leading the way over Russia. Norway are 3rd and the last team to be within 1 minute of the leading team. Belarus passed Sweden for 8th, while the Czech Republic, despite having a time penalty due to the amount of biathletes that have been eliminated, round off your top 10. So 6 rounds down, 4 to go. Can Raphael Poiree hold on to his lead? Now he's taking the lead off Ricco Gross. How much more dominance will we see from Magdalena Forsberg to defend her title? Well, I'll see you for round 7 of the championship, and we'll find out together.